Hello, my name is Maharana Harati Paramastri, a 7th semester Venus University student majoring in interior design, participating in the IISMA program with the University of Waterloo as a host university located in Waterloo, Canada. I'm currently back in Indonesia after participating in the study abroad program in Canada. I heard about the IISMA program from my host university, which announced a study abroad program called Indonesian International Student Mobility Awards 2020. I look at this as an opportunity because I had failed to join the study abroad program at my home university before the IISMA program. Although the IISMA program registration is also constrained by a short time because there is a lot of preparation and a number of stages of the selection process, I ventured to take this opportunity and carry out the things needed for registration. After passing the waiting and the process that are not easy, I was declared accepted in the IISMA program. In this stage, I prepared the things needed to leave for Canada. One of them is preparing required documents such as visas and passports. The most challenging process in IISMA registration is preparing for the English proficiency test, because there's only a little time for it. Fortunately, the host university that I chose provides the option to use Duolingo English test, and we can obtain the test result in a short time. I arrived in Canada and was quarantined for 14 days. At the time, it was the first time I did quarantine, so I didn't know what to do during quarantine. Fortunately, the University of Waterloo gave a gift to their quarantine student in the form of crayons and color pencil, which I could then use them for killing time by drawing and coloring. They conducted an independent PCR test guided by video calls by medical personnel. I also fill a COVID check-in test every day using the Arrive Time application, owned by all people who travel to Canada. After being quarantined, all of us went to the dormitory, where we stayed for 4 months. The dormitory is named St. Paul's University College. The initial noticeable cultural difference that I experienced was the absence of a motorcycle on the highway. I only saw cars, buses, and trucks from the quarantine hotel to the dormitory. Unlike what I usually see in the capital city of Jakarta, the motorcycle is constantly filling the road. In Canada, this is my first realization that people prefer to use cars or use public transportation to travel. There's no significant culture shock that I face. I experienced culture shock only in the form of things that exist in Indonesia but not in Canada, like the absence of spicy food like sambal, sauce. No azan is heard from the mosque nearby, and shopping payments that use self-checkout, putting trust in categories, and differences in socializing with friends. Culture shock I feel more because changes in learning system online become in person. Because I rarely leave the house during the pandemic in Indonesia, and living in Canada requires me more out of the dorm, and I have to adapt again. And the first time I attended the class of course I took, I was worried about how I could keep on track with a course far from my field. As a person in the design field, I major far from my area, namely environment, film, and psychology, the thing I never got before. Luckily, my friends were willing to teach me. The most significant difference between the lecture provided at home university and host university is each assignment and quiz provide feedback. With the existence of this feedback, students better understand their mistakes when doing tests and tasks. With differences in the condition I face, there needs to be a change in learning habits. While in Canada, I often learn things in the library. The library at University of Waterloo has good facilities to concentrate more on learning. There was no mid-exam or final exam in the courses I took. Because there's no exam, I have to maximize the grades in quiz and assignment. The assignments are given a lot in essays and personal opinions. And in addition, I also do activities outside the classroom. In St. Paul's University College, There are many activities organized by students. One of them is making community dinner at every current celebration, such as Thanksgiving, Halloween, and Christmas. That made us get closer to Canadian culture. If I can turn back time, I will change my self-management in learning and following more activities outside the campus, like the club organized by students. Suppose I get the opportunity to implement a system in Canada to Indonesia, I will apply feedback from quizzes and assignments. I realize this way students become more understanding of the material studied. I'm obviously IISMA biased because IISMA is a program that gives me a great opportunity and an unforgettable experience. And that's all for me. Hopefully IISMA can be better in the future. Be bold to go abroad.